We don't care about it, but some of his opinions that he does put out there, especially the one that he did recently on Chris Bumstead about, how it's unhealthy to do what he's doing, and and then Nick, didn't you fry your system or doing so much drugs in the past that you couldn't keep competing as a pro? I think Matt
Yeah,
Truck pointed that out to us in an interview we did with him, and now you're
yeah.
giving advice to Chris Bumstead. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Muscle Discord, and we have an update on Nick Trigili, bodybuilding and BS, and now it's called bullshit of bodybuilding. I think
Yep,
it's
yep.
his kind of unique spin on trying to not look the same, but still look the same. I guess that's the approach here.
Totally had me fooled, Matt.
Yeah, same logo,
Yep.
right? Same backdrop in the videos, right?
Oh. Same person in the
That was this. Oh
videos
yeah, Nick's
too.
still in the videos. That's true.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Same
So
person.
uh yeah, this channel bullshit of bodybuilding, or BS of bodybuilding for short, uh was up yesterday and now it is down. It has been terminated, it has been banned. And we were reporting on this earlier. It's been about a month since we've done a video about Nick. And we put up the warning. We said, do not get involved with this guy. Do not do his bidding for him and put up his videos, because he's making these videos daily, which they go on Patreon. The same video goes on Patreon,
Yep.
right? Goes on his other platforms, and then he just puts it up on these other YouTube channels that he gets these poor kids to fall for,
Buy
buy
into this
into, right?
system that
To the
he's
system, to the
implemented.
MLM
Yeah.
system, and then he their name's not on the channel. Okay, you go to the about us section. So this show this exactly what his scheme is here. I can call it what I want to call it. It's my opinion, but you look at the about us section, and you can see this was BS of bodybuilding. This was a channel that was just taken down as of yesterday. And who's benefiting from this? Is the kid benefiting from this, or is Nick Trigili benefiting from this?
Well, the hopes is, and this poor kid goes into it thinking that, okay, yeah, I'm gonna, ride his coattails and get lots of subs, and then hopefully start, getting
Yeah.
the ad revenue from it, right? And so that's why Nick's whole idea about doing this scheme is he'll give the videos for free, do all the work, right? But he's going to be plugging his old school labs. He's going to be plugging all of his stuff, and he hopes to then reap the benefits from that. So that's why, at the expense or the potential expense of these poor kids that are doing it, that just want to do a YouTube channel.
Yes, and then why not have the kids code in there then? Why doesn't the kid get that revenue share from promoting the brand? This is all about Nick Trigili. It's not about the kid. He doesn't care about the kid. He can pretend he cares about the kid or whoever's doing this for him, but Nick is this. It's like a scam. I'm going to tell you, it's like a scam.
Nick is still Nick at the end of the day, man.
He's still a car salesman. He's still the same Nick Trigili that everyone knows from back in the day. And he has a history. And there's a lot of people that message us and they say, Nick did this, Nick did that. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to air all his grievances and who he's burned in the past, who he's ripped off in the past. I'm not going to go into it. But he continues to do this, continues to, I don't know, con these people into putting up these channels. Now this kid can't get another YouTube channel. He's banned under his name.
I mean, if he, for whatever reason, someday wants to start a YouTube channel, wants to maybe start a brand, maybe he's into bodybuilding.
Yeah. Under his name,
because
can't do it.
Now you're SOL because of Nick and his shenanigans here.
And you can see this was started just in the 24th here, and then he's promoting Nick's Instagram channel.
And the poor kid, what was it, like almost 10,000 subs?
Yeah, they were at 10,000 subscribers. This is an old screenshot, luckily, that I took, and it was at 10,000. It was growing really quickly, right?
Yep.
And it's gone. So Nick, why are you doing this when you know YouTube is just going to take these channels down? Why are you doing
You know,
this? What do
he
you?
flew under the radar for a little bit,
Yeah.
and that's what Nick is hoping, right? There's another one out there, and I can't remember the name of it. I sent it to you.
Oh, that
It's not
kid, the other kid.
it's not as blatant as this one is, but it's still all Nick's.
Bodybuilding something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Review or
it's
something.
all Nick's videos,
Yeah.
review. Yeah. And he's hoping to spam YouTube with all of his content and his promo codes
Yeah.
and all this, and he's hoping to keep making money, right? Now, does a sponsor look at this, and does a sponsor look favorably
No, man. I don't know what,
on
but
this?
old school labs, man. If you hear this,
I mean,
I don't know, Nick.
is
It's
it
not a good
proper?
look. It's
I don't
pretty.
know.
I need a drink after all that. So yeah, it's sad to see that this is happening in the bodybuilding industry. We try and look as professional as we can. We already get a bad rap, and then this is what's going on with a guy that has a big following. Lots of people still love to watch Nick Trigili, and back him up for some weird reason. I don't know why. They just don't know who he is. They watch his videos. They like his videos and his content, but they don't know the man, Nick Trigili, and what
Yeah,
he's done
yeah.
to a lot of
In
people.
spite of all the evidence laid out before them,
Yeah.
And we certainly have gotten our fair of flack for
Yeah.
talking about it. But it's like anything else. I mean, it's in our industry, it's in our niche, and we're bringing and shedding some light on it. He did try to personally get our channel
Yes, he did.
axed. And we documented that,
Yeah.
and we talked about it. So, it didn't work. We caught on to it. We know what he's up to, and we've been around the the block a lot longer than he has in
Yeah.
terms of social media and what we're doing here. Right.
Yes.
So, he wasn't able to pull it over on us. So, for me, no harm, no foul, because I didn't fall for it. So
Yeah.
it's water under the bridge type of thing. And I'm not going to hold a grudge, but I'm certainly going to hold his feet to the fire when he's doing something like this. And this
Yeah.
is not cool to do to the public. It's not cool to do to people that are trying to aspire to maybe be a brand themselves, be into bodybuilding, have a channel, try to be of some influence type of thing. And now he's essentially ruined their chance at trying to start anything ever, because like Nick, he'll never be allowed on again. And these kids that sign up for this, once they get caught, and everybody gets caught, man. I mean, it may take 2, 3, 4 months. It may take 2 years.
Yeah.
But eventually it will catch up to you. Nobody ever gets away with anything, man.
I think it's worse if it's 2 years, because then you have 100,000 subscribers. You've dedicated your life to this because it's working. Oh, I'm making all this money now for YouTube or whatever.
Yep. And you're banking on that money, literally.
It's like you're risking it. Like at any moment it could be shut down.
Yeah.
And Nick Trigili, that now. Is there a disclaimer that you get these guys to be like, hey guys, I'm banned on YouTube. I can't be on YouTube. I can't have my stuff on YouTube. Just so you know, your channel can be banned at any moment. Maybe you should put that in the disclaimer contract when you sign these people up, Nick.
Well, that's the risk they take, and they know he's not on YouTube anymore. And we've enlightened everybody in terms of what's going to happen if you go on YouTube, if you've had a banned channel. So we'd like to maybe implore again, don't fall for this. Don't sign up for the scheme.
Don't do
scam, it. It's just, you risk, long-term success and maybe what you want to do for potential short-term gain. And there isn't anything short-term. The only person that's making out of this is Nick himself.
Yes.
Because we know how long it takes to monetize a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We've got one here. Okay. And, once you start monetizing, you ain't rolling in the dough.
No,
like you're not making tons of money. That takes years. That takes years to get up to that, but we're playing the long game. Nick is selling these guys a bill of goods. He's selling these guys this pipe dream that they're going to be hyper successful YouTubers, just like he was. Well, you know what? You kind of are just like he was, because now you're banned.
Yes. At the end of the day, you're going to get terminated. And
I don't like to see it. Hey, I'm not happy, you know, that these guys got banned?
No, not at all. And like we said, we don't think Nick Trigili should be banned from YouTube just for speaking his mind and having his own opinion. Maybe if you don't like his opinion, I don't care
what people think in the comments. Oh, and it's only a few people that think it.
It's only a few people, yeah.
But we'll address them. You know, we don't think he should be banned. Cancel culture is just bothers me to no end, and he should be allowed on with his, you know, maybe his skewed opinions and wrong advice and you know, his personal attacks on people, which he's going to pay for, right? And he's going to pay for with, you know, being ostracized and nobody wants him on his channel and you know, all of this, right? So, but he should still be allowed to get that piss poor opinion out there.
Well,
you know,
okay.
So we don't care about that.
We don't care about it, but some of his opinions that he does put out there, especially the one that he did recently on Chris Bumstead about, you know, how it's unhealthy to do what he's doing, and you know, and then Nick, didn't you fry your system or doing so much drugs in the past that you couldn't keep competing as a pro? I think Matt Truck pointed that out to us in an interview we did with him, and now you're giving advice to Chris Bumstead,
right?
Like, who is this guy? Like,
actually,
and he's coaching people.
There's a bit of a difference too, because you know, Nick didn't win any big championships. He wasn't going for any type of thing like that. You know, Chris is hitting. It's a small show. What's it called? Oh yes, the Mr. Olympia.
Yes, that's what it's called.
So yeah, so Chris is winning those. So but for him to, and I touched on it on a short, but you know, he actually had the nerve to say that you shouldn't look up to somebody that has a disease and is following their passion. How crazy is that?
He's just like
you can't. So people that have an illness can't be like a shining light for people. Somebody that has an illness, well, you better think twice about trying to be an influence to somebody or being a role model, because you've got an illness. Because according to Nick, you shouldn't be a role model for somebody that's got an illness.
Yeah.
Or if you've got an illness.
Yeah.
That in and of itself is sick in my mind. It's sick of him to say something like that, you know, and to think that he's got a kidney, the kidney problems that Chris Bumstead has is an autoimmune disease, right? And so it can flare up, or it can be cool and fine and never kind of rear its ugly head again.
Yeah,
that's the type of situation that he's got going on. Berger's disease, it's called. So he could be perfectly fine for years and years and years and years and not have any type of flare up.
Yeah.
So maybe Nick, he's going through a period of no flare ups. Maybe he's gotten everything under control with diet, which you can do a lot of time with these things. I've got Crohn's. You can control Crohn's with diet, and you don't have any flare ups. I haven't had a flare up in like 5 or more years. So it's the same type of thing. He's not flaring up. So he's good to go. So who are you to say that he can't pursue what is most important to him and his goals? It's unbelievable.
And they call him an ego effing maniac.
Yes. Oh, that's the other thing that really irked me, man. Oh.
Who are you to call? Who are you, Nick? Like what's
the pot calling the kettle black? If you know.
I would say that applies to Nick with trying to keep himself on YouTube, right?
Yes. No matter which way.
Who's the ego effing maniac right now?
Okay? Yeah. Exactly, Matt. Exactly.
So Nick Trigili can definitely be a hypocrite. I'm going to call him out on that, and give advice to people that he shouldn't be giving advice to when he's done the same things himself with taking too much drugs, burning out his system, and then can't compete as a pro. Why did he stop? Stopped competing because he couldn't. His system was fried. He just went way overboard. Wasn't doing it properly. You know, it could have maybe had something as an IPB pro for a career, but he screwed it up. So stop trying to give people advice, Nick, especially the 4-time Mr. Olympia.
Yes.
As if he's going to listen to you, for one thing, Nick.
Of all people.
Okay, and just keep it to yourself, because it's not helping. It's not helping anyone. Chris isn't going to listen to you. Okay, and just leave it at that. Don't be a hypocrite and call Chris something that you are as well. Okay, because that's what you are. And so I just leave it at that. Give us your thoughts. Do you think what Nick Trigili is doing with these people, getting the to upload his videos, is not repurposed? These are brand new videos that are being put out every day. It's not repurposed. That's just a scam. That's a word he's trying to use to get around YouTube. It doesn't work, Nick. You can't get around YouTube. They keep shutting you down. They don't want you on YouTube. You're banned on YouTube. Stop. Just stop.
Right or
It's like
wrong.
it's like he's on cocaine. He just can't stop. I gotta get another hit, man. I gotta just stop.
Gotta get my fix. Gotta get my fix.
So hopefully this is the last. It's not gonna be. It's not. What am I talking about? It's not gonna be the last time he's on YouTube. He's gonna find another poor victim to do this.
Yep.
And then, but if you don't know better, then it's on you. It's on you now. We put so many videos out to warn people.
Want a career in this, though, if you want to be a brand, if you want to be an influencer of sorts, then I would hesitate to do this, in all honesty, and I would run the other way.
Run to the hills.
Run to the hills.
Far to the hills from Nick.
Don't be associated with Nick, because obviously Nick Trigili's brand is damaged on YouTube. So I would just, stay away, guys. Stay away.
Give us your thoughts. Leave a comment. Do you think what Nick is doing is a scam? Do you think he's doing it just for himself to get more, leads for old school labs, supplements, use his promo code to promote his Instagram page, since that's what he's doing. That's what he did with that last channel. So he can benefit and he can make money.
Yep.
Not the people that are uploading the videos on his behalf and being his mule. Or is it just all about Nick? Leave us a comment. Let us know. Matt, we're going to wrap it up, and we will catch you guys on the next one. We appreciate your support. We appreciate all the comments and the feedback, man. We love you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the bell notification so you get notified every time we release a new episode. We appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.